news that sent a shock through late night. Stephen Colbert has announced that CBS will be ending The Late Show next year. So the network said yesterday that it will be canceling the franchise after more than 3 decades, once Colbert's contract expires in May, citing the move as a financial decision. Now, this comes at the same time as Paramount, which is the parent company of CBS, brokered a multi-billion-dollar merger with the film studio Skydance. And this is a deal that requires approval from the Trump administration. So Paramount also recently paid President Trump $16 million to settle a lawsuit over a 60-minute interview, a move Colbert criticized on his show, calling it a big fat bribe. In other words, what are our reactions to this? Does this mark the end of late night? What do we think, you guys?
This is such a sad, sad story, and it's sad for many reasons, because I think a lot of people really love Stephen Colbert, and so, you know, that's just sad. But even though the parent company is saying this is just business, in the age of Trump, politics is business and business is politics. I don't think that you can at all separate the two. And the statement basically saying, well, it's nothing, we love Colbert and the ratings are great and he's making money, but gotta go. That doesn't make sense in TV world cleanly. If you're doing well, you're still on the air. So this makes me think, 2 things can be true at the same time. I think that you can conveniently say, well, it's just business, and also know that in order for your multi-billion-dollar merger to get the sign-off, Trump has to be the one to give you the sign-off. Colbert has been one of the most vocal anti-Trump people on television anywhere.
Does it matter that other late-night shows are sort of getting a little nervous as well?
I think they're next.
But not just politically related, but also just like budget cutting.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You think it has to do with budgets?
I think it's a combination of them both. And I think Colbert will be fine. This reminded me, do you guys know, I can't remember her last name, Amelia, she does Chicken Shop Date. That YouTube thing. Anyway, she's so successful, and every traditional media sort of outlet turned down the concept of that show. So it's found a comfortable little spot on YouTube. And I think that, you know, we have so many options in this day and age for what we want to consume and how we want to consume it. And late night feels, there's part of me that feels like it's antiquated. I watch it the next day on Instagram. Do you know what I mean? In little clips. So I don't know, maybe the writing is on the wall.
I hear you, and that's a valid reason, because a lot of television executives have been talking about the fact that our industry is fighting for eyeballs. We have our phone, we have all of these other options. But in this case, personally for me, I don't think that is the case. Since January, ever since Trump has come back into office, I've seen a lot of fantastic journalists lose their jobs because of low ratings and financial issues. People like Jim Costa, Joy Reid, Terry Moran, and then there's the obvious, because, you know, Trump always tells on himself, and he actually posted this on Truth Social. I think we have it so everybody can read. I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. Has even less talent than Colbert. Greg Gutfeld is better than all of them combined, including the moron on NBC who ruined the once great Tonight Show. So anybody who wants to fight and say, oh, this is for financial, this is because it's antiquated, this is, you know, TV doesn't have the same ratings, there's your answer right there. You can make up your mind for yourself.
Absolutely. Agree. I mean, I also think that, you know, there should be an inquiry into that to some degree. I think it was Elizabeth Warren that said that this is something that the people deserve to know. I agree. I am skeptical about whether or not they'd find anything also, because I am seeing the writing on the wall in the US of like this lovely burgeoning dictatorship. And that often starts with also controlling the media. And compromising it in a variety of different ways.
PBS, like their public broadcaster, the funding that they're losing now, that scares me more than Stephen Colbert, sorry.
Yeah, PBS, I agree, 100%. Don't take away Sesame Street.
No!
Come on!
Hey, Netflix picked them up.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Netflix.
Again, Netflix picked up Sesame Street because PBS is going. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, keep an eye on that story.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.